Hello, I am here and I'm starting my stream 5 minutes earlier. Again, because I don't want to wait until 9 p.m. So, as the title of the stream might suggest, today is going to be a shorter stream. It'll probably only be like an hour long, maybe. Probably. I'm expecting around that much. Like, I might not look very sick. What the hell is this? The Scorched Horizon. It might not look, I might not sound very sick. I don't know. I don't know if I sound sick or not. I think I sound a little bit more nasally than I normally would, but I don't know if that's like actually being conveyed through the stream, like through my audio sound. I mean, audio sound through my, through my sound. I don't know if it is. If it is, then that's good. If it isn't, I mean, is it good? I don't know. I don't really want to sound like sick, but then it also like makes sense to be like, yeah, I'm sick if it sounds like I'm sick. Because if I just say I'm sick and it doesn't even sound like I'm sick, then what's the point, right? So today, at the very least, we're going to do Deadly Assault. I saved this for the stream again because I always do that. I always do that. I always sit. I at least got the sniffles, right? Like I can't do anything about that, and I can't breathe out of my nostril. Whoa, wait, I don't remember looking at this. Oh, I do remember looking at this because Wise looked like a completely different character when I saw it. These cover arts for their story chapters are always pretty good. Anyways, I'll probably do that. I don't think all of Operation Bootopia is out, so I don't really want to do this yet. I'll definitely finish Deadly Reviews. I'll finish the Deadly Assault, and I was thinking maybe I would play a little bit of Threshold Simulation to see what I can do with that. Anyways, new content, new patch. Wind is a new weakness that exists in the game now. Even though the wind characters haven't come out yet. But this is a ice weakness. Suitable for ice. Each stack reduces crit damage taken, increases damage dealt by 10%, reduces crit damage taken by 25%. With Into the Flame stacks... Into Flame stacks, every time Scorched Horizon inflicted with an anomaly, one stack of Into Flames is lost. And subsequent bloom damage taken increases by 10%. Repeated triggers reset the duration. When Scorched Horizon is in Gale performance, impairing them, shut down. That means he's got a control skill, right? If there's a shutdown skill. What I'm looking at here, though, is it's once again completely ruins Miyabi. Still, Miyabi is not allowed to be a relevant character. Crit damage reduction and a bloom damage increase are both not real buffs for Miyabi. After inflicting a bloom, for my Miyabi, sorry. I think for other Miyabis you probably could, because you'd have like Nangonru or something to apply a bloom, basically. But what I'm looking at here is I might be in hell again, because these are all pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. You know, what if I just use... Can't I just use Yixin Guang for this? And I can do this with Banya. This is obviously the same as always, my Ambi team. I could probably use Yixin Guang for this, and I can probably use Banya for this. Well, let's first see if the electric damage, 1 to 2, squads crit damage, agent rupture. These are also not very good for Yixin Guang. You know, maybe the entire stream today is just gonna be this, because my team comps are just horrendous for the current state of the game. But I guess makes sense because I haven't pulled for any of the modern characters. Is this the price of saving my resources? Whatever. Wait, this is physical resistance. There's no way I can do this with Yixin Guang, is there? Whoa, why does my sound so loud? I'm gonna keep it loud, I don't care. Okay, 1, 2, 3, fast. That's it? Okay. This is my first time I've ever seen this boss, so obviously I'm not gonna know the control skill on the first attempt. But yeah, I mean, that's one reason why the stream is gonna be short. The other reason is because... What the fuck? Okay, it's 3 hits. The first is fast, second is slow, third is fast. I missed it again. You see, the thing is, I don't actually know if I don't wait, no, what am I saying? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Wait, that is so delayed actually. Holy. I might be cutting it out a little bit, but also like that's it's not what I expected. It's not what I expected at all. You know, I don't really oh, that's right. I was going to say the other reason why is because I'm not like super locked in anyways right now, you know, like yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's nice and short, which is a good thing. Chain defensive assists. Bang. 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 Okay, he's down. Now what? When is he gonna go into his form? Is Yashin Guang an OP enough character to ignore physical resistance and the fact that the buffs are horrible for her, and the fact that and the fact that this is anomaly fight? It's an anomaly fight. The buffs are bad for her. It's physical resistance, and I'm not good at the game. Whoa. Can she still do it? Honestly, the damage right now looks good enough. I haven't seen any of the vortex shit yet though, so I don't know. Can't say for certain. I still don't know what vortex actually does because I didn't pay attention to the mechanic like overview part. I kind of just saw it and I was like, oh, that's cool. New anomaly mechanic. That's just that just nerfs me up and makes anomaly even stronger. Which is like, wow, I'm really getting cucked because I'm not playing anomaly characters. Realistically, I would be like, what? Inflicting will trigger vortex and cause impaired. Okay. I'm not gonna be applying one though, right? I mean, do I need to? Is that necessary? Look at how much anomaly buildup this grants. It's truly not a real amount. We build anomaly proficiency, anomaly mastery on my Yashin Guang. I don't think I procced it. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I procced it. But we're still doing a lot of damage, so... Huh. Whoa! I didn't want to... Okay, this is fine. For better or for worse. I wonder if he's gonna go into another... I want to see if he's gonna go into the state again. Okay, he went into the state again, cool. Now we're gonna proc an anomaly, impair it immediately, trigger vortex, and then do this, and then we should be able to proc a second anomaly with Dylan's damage. Will her ult proc it? It will, right? Bang, 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 bang. Vortex, 28,000 damage. May as well just not proc Vortex, man. Okay, well, we got to 20k, so Yashin Guang is still OP, but this is well-known information. Who needs buffs when you can just play the Void Hunter? Alright. Who needs them? Maybe this won't take as long as I thought then. As long as my Banya isn't completely worthless against this guy, I think I'll be okay. Though admittedly, I guess I've already taken away one of his base characters, so it might be a little worthless. But at least this time around, we'll have better buffs for him, right? Well, this is useless. Ether damage increase doesn't matter. I mean, I guess the truth is that I can still just bring Yishu into this fight as well if I need to. Why is it an ether damage bonus on the field? That doesn't make any sense. What? I don't get it. I actually don't understand. Why is it ether damage bonus? This is the only ether boss, and it's not fire? Or ice? Or just like an universal? I mean, I guess, bro. And then what? I think I need stun, right? I don't have any stun units. I mean, I could play this, but it doesn't proc his bonus. And if I don't proc his bonus, what do I lose out? Don't I lose it on a pretty big chunk of his... Yeah, I lose it on his entire damage buff. But we get the fire and ice resist debuff down, which is pretty solid. Last time I did it with Caesar. I usually do it with Caesar. I'm going to do it with Lighter this time and see if Lighter passes the bar. I'm sure he'll be fine, right? He's more of a... Oh, she-ball. I can't do that. I gotta charge up my Banyu. But if you punch, then he just walks forward and brings him into range. So I gotta bring him further back here. Like this. And then we can charge him up. And now we want to go into Ether Veil here. Bang. Bang. Every single time I come back to playing Banyu, I forget his entire every single time I come back to this character, I forget what his combos are. Oh, that's not right. Whatever, that's fine, I guess. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Well, it's fine. I'm just gonna probably reset anyways, right? Okay. Our damage doesn't look very good. Might be another Banyu moment. Might be because I'm running Lighter as a secondary support. Might be because I suck at the character. That's not right. I messed up the stun again. Well, if there's one thing, I guess Lighter does increase your stun rate by quite a bit. I lose the last one, but I think it's worth it. Hoi. You see, the thing is, I like regular special attacks because special attacks basically instantly proc your they instantly proc your bonus. I mean your stun, because they count as a heavy attack on the frame that they come out. Most of them do, at least. Most of them have far shorter animations than any EX specials do, which is like kind of cool that you can use them for that purpose. But I don't even know if that's still the best way to do double chain attack, because realistically, I didn't even know double chain attack was good for the longest time. It doesn't look like this is gonna work though. There's a chance I can get there if I play it a little bit better, but let's just bring out Yi Xuan and see if Yi Xuan can just do it on her own. Also, this fight is just like, there's no music, man. It's just this lullaby in the background the entire time. Alright, reset the stage, just bring out Yi Xuan. Just put the Yi Xuan in the bag, little bro. Put her in the bag. Put the panda in the bag as well. I mean, like, honestly, I could use the panda with Banya as well, but I'm not quite as proficient on Banya, so I don't really play around the stun windows quite as well. Whoa! Okay, well, I'm definitely not playing this great either, but one of the biggest issues here is I have no stun still, man. I have no stun character on this team, so I've messed up the rotation, but it's not even like I could do this rotation any better. I just need to build up more days, and he's not gonna let me. Now he's gone. Alright, hopefully in one stun window I have to do enough damage to make up for 14 for the first minute that I've wasted here. Wait, this is the wrong stun, but it's okay, because I can just stun cancel anyways. This is just a standard cancel. And then this is the stun cancel. Chain attack this, and then we do that. Oh no, I messed up my Lucia timing as well. But I think the damage is actually there, which is just like, it's awesome, man. Why should I ever play Banya when I can just play the better character, even with horrible execution? We're not gonna get the double for this, but it's honestly okay that we don't even need it, realistically, because the only purpose of the double is to make it more valuable for all your energy. But I don't even have to worry about the value of my energy, because I'm gonna have an infinite amount of energy anyways, you know? And this time around, I guess I can just spam everything, because it doesn't really matter what I do here. I'm gonna get to 20k by being alive, because that's just what Yi Xuan does as a character. Look at these two ults, and these buffs are just better for Yi Xuan for some reason. Look at that. I don't even have to play the fight well. I don't even have to play the fight with a real character, and it just doesn't matter. Yes. This is how it always should have been. Why did I ever think about playing characters that are balanced and not good? I should just always meta abuse. Bang. I'm just practicing my chain cancels, nothing to it. Woo! Oh my gosh, he's kicking the air like that. Wow. $23k, that was so easy, man. This Banya character might actually be the fakest character of all time. Alright, Defiler. I mean, and this is just easy because I have Ambi. So this week is successfully cleared by abusing overpowered characters. Look at that. I just pull Ye Guang. I just make sure you pull Ye Guang. And then make sure you pull pull Yishuan, and then neither of them have gotten gutted like Miyabi yet. And Miyabi, she was also really OP for a period of time. I mean, no, she's still fine, you know, minus M1, so by that nature, she's more human than most people's Miyabis would be. But it's by quite a small margin, realistically speaking. No, I was thinking maybe I should bring, an agent that's good at parrying for this boss, right? That's what you would expect, because this boss requires you to parry multiple times, but if you have one that doesn't have one that excels at parrying, you're not going to get that many parries off, which is like an RNG check. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to bring anything that's not trigger with Ambi. That's just troll. What the fuck, man? It doesn't matter if I troll this fight. It really doesn't matter. It's just like, how much of a 40k am I gonna get versus how much of a 40k am I gonna get? I think I'm... Oh, they fixed that, man. It's so nice that they fixed that. I don't know, maybe other people were complaining about it. Surely other people did complain about it. Because it's like, it's not like a small bug, you know? It's an ambi bug that's pretty easy to come around. Because like, most people will run into it. Woo! I mean, it's done again. Oh look, it's 20k. Finished. I should probably be doing something else during that time, right? I don't believe that it's possibly the right move to just be standing there looking at her when she switches phase, like not when she does her triple move at the end there. Oh, I don't know why I'm here though. Whoa. That's fine, I guess. Wait, adjudication stacks? They're already up, right. Well, we can do this instantly, but then we don't get a quick swap. It doesn't matter because I don't have my ult anyways. So we're only really missing out on a few frames here. A few frames of uptime, and look at that. It's 40k. I never would have guessed it. You never see it coming. Except you see it coming every single time. We've gotten so many defilers lately because what? Because they want to make Cecilia a viable character for a few patches. Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit angsty today. I mean, I'm always feeling a little angsty though, I'm not gonna lie. Or not even angsty, I guess the right word would be like hateful, you know? Hateful, soulless even. You know, I think I have plenty of reason to be hateful and soulless. That's because I'm sick, and because I have no idea what I'm supposed to stream. Like, I could do the story right now. That's true, I could play the story. But I already played 2 weeks of just like sitting around waiting for the story. And it was like, I mean, sorry, not sitting around. I did 2 streams of the story, which is just like me sitting, waiting for the story to play out. Which is fine, but it's like, I don't know. It's just not all that interesting to me. Alright, let's read this shit and see what it actually does. Oh, my nose is actually getting kind of fucked up trying to talk in like a louder tone than normal. So I guess it's a good thing that today's stream is going to be shorter. In fact, it's probably going to be extra short because this feeling behind my nose is disgusting. I hate it very much and it doesn't feel good. It's like the feeling that I would get after like talking for 3 hours straight. But instead I've been talking for 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes because I talk like a part of those times, and I'm already crashing out about it. Dealing wind damage inflicts wind anomaly buildup and inflicts a wind swept state. Entering the wind swept state interrupts enemy actions and deals massive wind damage. While enemies are in the wind swept, direct wind damage they take is increased based on the wind anomaly triggers Tempest coefficient. Okay, those are real words. They take is increased based on the wind anomaly triggers tempest coefficient. So basically, the amount of wind damage, the wind anomaly buildup. So your wind anomaly, whoever builds the wind anomaly, whoever that character was, will have an anomaly proficiency, and that is what triggers based off that's what the coefficient is. They take they take the direct wind damage. The first time the enemy takes fire, ice, electric, physical, or ether damage, the corresponding contamination effect is triggered. While under contamination, both direct wind damage and direct damage from triggering contamination attribute are increased based on the wind anomaly triggers tempest coefficient. During a single Wimstead engine instance, contamination can only be triggered this way once. After triggering vortex, it is forcibly converted into vortexes. After triggering vortex, what the hell is vortex? Is forcibly converted into the vortex's corresponding contamination state. And this is vortex. When applying a different type of attribute anomaly effect to an enemy already afflicted with an attribute anomaly, if one of the anomalies is Wimstep, the disorder effect will not be triggered. Instead, the vortex effect will be triggered. Okay. Upon triggering the attribute anomaly other than erosion will be finalized. What the hell is erosion? Upon triggering, the attribute anomaly other than erosion will be finalized, and the AoE anomaly damage of the corresponding attribute. For a period of time after triggering vortex cannot be triggered again. It's kind of like frostbite. Alright, we're gonna do battle against negative reviews. Because I heard this event is short. Yuzuha. Surely there's no voiceover, right? I have to read all this, and I'm not reading all this, guys. My nose is killing me. Lucky coin fake. I smashed it. No Denny inside. Mystic wear scam. Smash it. Classic baddie boo. What baddie boo? That also sounds the greatest review boo of new era do. The item you purchased before, called porcelain coins, is one of the most common porcelain commemorative souvenirs. As for attracting wealth, I've never heard of porcelain having such properties. I guess perhaps your intel's off. No way, it's all backed up by facts. The story said the lucky coins in the red display window, a tiny little thing, pretty and shiny, reflecting light. Once you get it, smash it up and you can get Danny. Round and shiny, just pop it right out. What kind of urban legend is this now? The greatest review boo of New Era do absolutely will not tolerate any half-baked effort. This review event, that review machine at Phalem Heights, I've got access. Heading there now, I'm going to leave a scathing one. Perhaps due to intense fluctuations in its modules, the bandages wrapped around the Bangaboo's ears begin to tremble. It scurries away on its stubby. Thigby lives in a huff, accompanied by the angry buzzing from its charging port. What a rowdy guess. Looks like I didn't buy my explanation one bit. What's the review event? Wow, she's moving so much right now. She's so excited. This new review channel that the Redo Tour magazine just launched. For a limited time, you can drop a review on a channel for any shop you've hit up. For instance, based on the customer style, it'd all probably be something like Mystic Wares, Fakes, Pull It, Compensation. Wouldn't that be totally unfair? Exactly, so to keep reviews accurate, this event has a special merchant portal. If we get hit with a bad review, we can clap back with our own response. Wow. On top of that, there's now a third-party review system. Any passerby can use the review machine to the square to play judge and to settle disputes between merchants and customers. Mid-conversation or an urgent ringtone cuts through the air. Blah, 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 the urgent has probably made its threat. Okay. How about I go to the square and take a look? If I had an old man watch shop, I'd totally tag along. Yep, so why is all up to you now? Thank you. This is the review machine. Let's start the reviews. Day 1 Novice Reviewer. Daily login unlocks new reviews. Order details shows transaction info for both parties. User reviews display user feedback and product reviews. Check out merchant replies here and the merchant requests. Best in judgment, choose to support keeping or removing the negative review. After something, the public opinion will be displayed. Oh, is this like Scramble? Where you just like have to choose what most people would pick? Is this like actually based off what most people pick? We've heard your concern, but at present the merchant does not appear to be at fault, so unfortunately we can't process your request. Our apologies. Person coin for a lucky coin, then somehow smashed it and demanded compensation. Remove negative reviews. Bang. 90%. Okay, so I'm assuming this is just like real, right? Surely this is real, right? It's not just a random number. No, I don't think 90% is realistic. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Should have known better than to go to the Theron-run hair salon. I asked for a wild, handsome style, and now look at me. My friends keep trying to pet my hair, saying it's spiky enough to pass for a cactus from the outer ring. Go on, go ahead and laugh at me. I asked for a wild, handsome style, and now look at me. My friends keep trying to pet my hair. Rainbow Dye Coat Grooming Package. Beaverson Beauty Salon, bringing you ultimate makeover experience. Thanks for stopping by. We can't wait to see you again. The hairstyle given to the customer perfectly matched the requested wild and dominant style. The service met all standards, and the quality was reliable. In fact, the complaint itself proves it. Go on. Go ahead and laugh at me. I kind of want to keep the negative review because it's like... it's telling them to laugh at him, right? And the fact that the Beaverson Beauty Salon says the complaint itself proves it, I think they're okay with keeping it. I'm keeping it. All right, maybe this is a real percentage then. The advertisement made it sound great. Ultimate use of space, the comfort of home, but in reality, hot. There's no room to lie down. Can't even sit upright, and turning over is a pain. Deluxe capsule room. Ultimate use of space, the comfort of home, but in reality, there's no room to lie down. Can't even sit upright, and turning over is a pain. Super cozy and secure. Just give it a little more time to get used to. You'll be fine once you do. This shop is not engaged in false advertising. Every advertising claim is backed by reason and evidence, with thoughtful detail and a presentation added in accordance with scientific principle design. Okay, keeping the negative review. This guy is just yapping about random shit, man. I would know. Beagle. Half a year ago, I bought this little dog. Since then, for 6 straight months, every single day and night, I'm filled with nonstop yapping. And when I asked the shop owner for help, all he said is, that's just how Snowy is. If it's too much to handle, we can refund you. Just bring the dog back to Fluffy. What is that supposed to mean? Is she trying to take my dog back? I only asked for a solution, and now she wants to take my dog away? I hope everyone will think carefully before raising Snowy in the future. But this is how Snowy is by nature. It is mentioned before, and a copy of Snowy's care guide was even provided. Other than that, there isn't really anything that can be done. Remove the negative review. Ignorant jerk. Oh, is this the guy? It's the greatest reviewer, boo. Item purchased none. Bullying mutt. Thick-headed rock. Denny's right on counter. Such bad dog. Pretending not to see. If it doesn't take the Denny's, I don't get my magazine. I already jumped as high as possible. It still pretended not to see, even barking at me. I'll knock it down. Get off that counter. Let's settle this. Damn, he wants to fight. Woof, 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 woof. Could another address be provided? The owner said the magazine can be mailed over. Sorry, I didn't see you, meaning you couldn't purchase the magazine. Woof. Okay, so I think biased towards Howls will say most people will say remove the negative review. Cause it's a harmless mistake. But at the same time, this is Bangbu discrimination. But at the same time, this Bangbu really wants to fight Howl, which is like not cool, bro. Howl's kind of the GOAT. I'm gonna be biased here and say Howl's GOAT. Howl's goated. Last week I ran into a giant monster in the city. It charged at me and stole my hero's courage. Now my soul is still drifting around out there. I can't read and I can't go to school. What? Tons and chips and candy, but the doctor won't write me a sick note. He said I should keep going to school and fill that emptiness with knowledge. That's not right, liar. The doctor is the worst. I don't even gotta read their response. I will remove the negative review. Remove it. That was pretty easy. The drink had a hint of motor oil. I looked up and sure enough, the owner was a construct. Ha, this blasphemy. Wait, Coffee Pierce will never allow something like... He's a racist, man. Comment contains personal text. A coffee slayer has nothing to do. Please have it removed. Oh my god, I can't believe 11% of people decided to keep it. They're racist playing this game. That's not surprising, actually. Telling you, that guy Duya must be a construct who's mastered dark magic. That kind of technique where one light press can make someone pass out on the massage table has to be one of those strange rituals the books talk about. Be extremely careful around him. But it's a 3-star review. This isn't even negative. 3-star is 2 or less, right? 3-star is neutral. Strange rituals and dark magic? The store doesn't offer anything. This is a legitimate massage parlor. There's no dark magic going on. Please take down the review. I'll take it down, even though it's a 3-star. Old Doogie, that guy didn't do nothing wrong. 3 Bangbu, playing dumb, waddling around on the stubby. No answer. I'm gonna smack it on it. Come down here and throw it down. Price was already quoted, but this Bangbu refused to hear us out and even scared, threatening Remove the negative review. We don't need to think about what this review boo says. This guy just hates everything. So it's actually pretty good. Tong soy tastes great and the prices are fair. It's just next time anyone passes by, no matter how hard the owner pushes, absolutely do not try the new mint lime popping candy tong shui. Even now, it feels like 3 hours. It still feels like it's starting around inside my throat, punching up into my head every time it jumps. This new item really wasn't thought out very well. We're all working. Please keep supporting Balala Tongs. Keep the negative review. He didn't do anything wrong. And he's saying the story's good. It's a good information for everyone. Caramel Dream, a fairy tale sweet experience. I tried it. It's not sweet. Butterfly Orchidea, dancing towards you. No butterflies? Scam. 1 star. It's all wrong. Review boo. Stay away. BQ requires remove the negative review. We don't even have to look at her response. Orchidea's right. Godfinger. In terms of probability, theoretically speaking, when facing other citizens, the win rate should be 50%. That's the only reason remove. I don't have to read the rest of that. 50%. What is this guy yapping about, man? I kind of want to go back and read it. I didn't think it would kick me out instantly. Hey, why are you here too? Hey, Alice. Well, it's about the review thing. I heard that Bangboo keeps blocking in one of the museum tracking the mystic wares. I want to help you track down that Bangboo and have a little nice chat with it. Oh my god, she's stalking the Bangboo. She's so rich and protective. I guess that's it though. Wait, can I go back? Oh, I can go back. Sir, accept our knock friend request and compensate the store for the damages. The results being seen now are nothing like that. Why are there 5 straight losses? This guy's saying it should be 50%. Immediately remove the review. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Day 7, gold medal reviewer. It's supposed to be fair to everyone, completely safe, and guaranteed to make money. But now my account's margin is completely gone. This is what your company calls prudent investing? Hey, listen, when it comes to investing, what matters is the long-term return. Hey, investing always has a few ups and downs, a few stumbles now. Just besides, didn't this loss help? Okay, keep thinking. This merchant is not a good person. Making ramen with no gloves. That's unsanitary. Hey, wait, why are they lifting me up? I'm gonna fight. Please rest assured, my arms have been sterilized. I always focused on perfecting. I never actually thought I would care about the mechanical arm thing. Remove negative review. Alice jumped that guy. After hanging around Phelan Heights for a bit, you get a message from Alice. They've nabbed the subset, and right now the said Bangboo is throwing a fit and protesting its innocence at the top of its lungs. No way, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not a bad Bangboo. Don't want to be a bad boo anymore. I'm supposed to be the best review boo. Fair and just, holding what's right. Don't cry. Just a troublemaking brat. Plus, we've actually met before, haven't we? Back then, you listened to me tell stories all afternoon, and you told me that you want to become a really, really great little Bangboo. Did this actually happen? I don't remember this. But well, I'm sure you can make it misunderstood. Like you said in your review, that how deliberately wouldn't say you, so you filed a complaint against it. Bad dog. I started jumping so high. Blah, blah, blah. Ahem. I get it. Anyways, that wasn't Hal's fault. Next time something like this happens, you can ask someone at the street for help or just hit me up directly. Gesturing, explaining, gets all worked out. Module explodes. Story you told me, coin fortune in the red display, the reflecting light. Pass by making your saw coins. Lies, fake, boo is right. Oh, so that's what's up. There was a deal with the lucky coin earlier. A while back, there's this popular post about ancient coins can bring good fortune. I thought it was pretty interesting, so I treated it like a story and read it to kids. I'm not lying. I'm not a bad Bangboo. You're right. My bad this time, for real. Besides, neither is greatest review bureau or whatever. It doesn't even matter that much. You're really cute, really sincere, really courageous little Bangboo. Okay, Alice. Keep glazing him. It's just you don't quite understand human stuff yet. It's just like Alice. This is really true. I don't need anything grander to become a bad boo like everyone else, even if I was a baddie boo before. I've always liked you, so I'm totally happy to help out. It should have been me. I should have been review boo. You now spend a moment comforting the heartbroken Bangboo. Explain the difference between reality and legend. Legend and reality. Then you bring the still skeptical Bangboo to Mystic Wares to apologize to Yuzuha. What? Oh, it's done, no? It is done. Yay! Yay! I finish it all. Bang! 420 polychrome. Finish this. Bang! Proxy and clear broth. Bang! I got 5% of the polychrome progress finished. This new polychrome progress thing, it honestly feels a little meaningless, but it is kind of nice for this because it tells you where the remainder of all your stuff is. But I mean, I already knew it where it all was. I knew it was in Godfinger. And Story Season 2 Part 1. This is 1,000? What? Oh, it's the entirety of this, right? Part 2. Yeah. Very, very long. And everything else, wow, there's really not that many from the permanent ones if you're not getting the limited rewards, huh? Sucks for new players, I guess, but at the same time, not really, because they don't have to worry about pulling for old characters that are ass. They don't have, why don't they have permanent contents and then they have all the polychromes remaining from achievements, man? As for this, it's cool, but I mean, it's just to help you budget better. Not that that's an issue for me. I just complain about the new content and then look at my recent polls and see that I haven't polled for anyone and then continue to complain anyways because that's just what everyone does on the internet. Anyways, you know, I gotta fit in. If I'm not fitting in, then what am I? I'm fitting out? Yeah, something like that. Anyways, I've got nothing to say. It's the stream. There's really not that much to do right now except for play the story. So I don't really want to play the story. I mean, technically I could do this, but I don't really want to do this either because I don't think it's fully out yet. I think you probably gotta wait like 2 or 3 more days until this event is fully out, and then I'll come and do that. Probably for the next stream, maybe for... Oh! I completely forgot to do final callback. Alright, I will do this right now then. I will do final callback right now. And then I'm ending the stream. I can already feel the inside of my nose burning up. Wait. That's her entire thing, right? Oh, I guess not. Why is this so long? Woo. Her entire thing is press E and then get off of the character. What's the most interesting support character that they've added? Oh. Bang. Okay. Promea's character demo. I have no idea how she plays. I'm not pulling for her. I don't care. I'm a hater. I'll say it. I'm a hater. I'm a hater of all Anomaly. It's gonna be my bit now that I just don't play Anomaly characters except for Alice and Miyabi, and I pulled both of them because I like both of them. Actually, hold on. Pause. Are there any other Anomaly characters that I was like, I actually like this character, but I didn't pull for them because I was just like, I don't really care? Oh, Yuzuha. You know what? I know Yuzuha just reran, but if they rerun Yuzuha again, I might pull for her. Yanagi, Yanagi's fine, I guess. I could pull for her, but I don't really care for her that much either. Yuzuha, yeah. I guess maybe Arya. I liked Nangon Yu at first, but not as much anymore. Arya would be alright, but I think if I pulled any of them, I'd pull all 3 of them. And then, yeah, it would be, I don't really care about Vivian. It would just be... Bernice is fine as well. It would just be Yuzuha, honestly. That would bring together my Alice comp a little bit. It'd also make my Miyabi a little bit better, too, if I bring that. I should have pulled Yuzuha on her rerun, man. Didn't she just get read one like 2 patches ago as well? Maybe even 1 patch ago. Was it with Arya or was it with Nangong? Who was read one with Nangong? I can't remember. Wait, it was Sissia last. Oh man, it's been like 3 patches already. I missed it by a while, not gonna lie. But you know, I had to save. I didn't know if anything cool would come out. And then it seems like nothing cool is coming out for a while. So I don't really know anymore. Maybe it was a mistake not pulling, but whatever. As for right now, I still have zero intention of pulling for Premia. She's cool, but I don't like her enough to break my no anomaly streak. But I mean, technically, I could still pull Yuzuha because she's not actually an anomaly. She technically has some support options for non-anomaly as well. Corrosive Chill when different attacks hit enemies. Is gained when triggering freeze, when Vortex is triggered, or when she uses EX. So basically, she's going to be good for wind characters. So realistically, I should pull her. If we're thinking about account efficiency in the future, you should maybe pull her. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. 50 points, get Trial by Cold. After finishing hit a basic attack, with enough Trial by Cold, hold to activate something and trigger a blue. I already have 2, right? Is that just this? Is that just this? I have no idea what I'm doing. If she attacks shortly, this is kind of like Evelyn, no? After triggering EX special, triggers a bloom. She gains additional decibels. Using ult grants her Frost Oath. After using EX, press immediately follow up with okay. There's just a lot of holding. I could not tell you what the fuck is going on. I have no idea. I'll probably just learn it again later anyways. Wow, a bloom. Now I just hold the EX special, right? I don't know. I was just holding one button and stuff was happening. Though frankly, that's what happens with a lot of characters. Oh, that's right. I wanted to look at what were the coolest or the most interesting support characters that they've released. Anyways, that's a lot of free stuff. Thanks for that. Free stuff. Not that much free stuff. More free stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's look. Zhao is not that interesting of a support character. You switch to her and then you switch off of her instantly. I think there's a little bit of nuance with how she can be played, so I'll probably give her like a middle rank in terms of that. Dylan is a stun character, but I guess we can still look at her anyways. In which case we would look at Ambi, who's just stay on field and hit them. I like Ambi. No bias. She's got alternate movesets and she's got like mix-ups and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And that's I think Ambi zero bias. She's S tier. She's an S tier support. Oh, Ni Hao 6 streamer. That's me, baby. What's up, Z? You came at the perfect time. I'm about to end stream. I'm about to end stream after I talk about which support characters I think are the best designed. So as I said, S tier for Ambi, zero bias. Dylan, I mean, I guess since we're talking in a vacuum, I actually have no idea. I would say for now we'll put her in the middle, but I could see her being higher up because you know you can play around 3 EXs, you can play around proccing her ult multiple times, her positive review generation. I think there's nuance towards Dylan's kit, so I think I'll give her a higher rating. That depends. Lucia is a very, very simple as a support. You press EX and you switch off of her. So wait, Lucia is Weeping Cradle? Why? Wait, why does she have this? Actually, give her Vault or something like that. I don't actually think Vault is that good, but whatever, it's fine. I also don't think Weeping Cradle's any good, but it might be a little bit better. Yeah, Lucia, not that interesting. You press the EX special on her and then you switch off. There might be more nuance that I just don't know about, but I'm pretty sure this character is really simple. This guy, press EX, switch off. That's low tier. I'm putting Lucia low tier. I'm putting this middle and I'm putting this in the middle. I'm putting this in the middle as well because you see, like, I should have like an actual tier list right now, but I'm not actually gonna make one because this shouldn't take me that long. You see, the thing is, you might say, well, Astra is really, really simple. You press EX on her, and then you never go to her character again. But that's only at the very surface level, you know? Like, you can technically still use your character to double chain attack on a certain character, right? Like, the cancel, there's a little bit more nuance there. It's a little bit more nuanced. It's not on this level, so it's like a tier above these two. Because I think there's nuance there, just a little bit. Yeah, Lucia is really simple. So she's got nothing to her. Seth in theory actually has some nuance, kind of interesting. But the reality is you switch to him and then you hold your attack and you switch off him. That's what you do. Technically you can charge your EX as well, but frankly I don't think the character is good enough to warrant that. I mean, since his final and chain attack is there as well, I'm gonna put him above these two, on the same floor as Astra Yao, and below these two. Now, admittedly, I might be biased towards these two as well, because I know how to play them probably more I know more about their nuance because I played them under different circumstances. Because realistically, optimizing Zhao probably doesn't matter, and the way you play her is you just switch to her, switch off of her, switch to her, press EX, switch off of her, press her thing, switch off of her. So honestly, she could probably be a tier or two lower. I think Dylan is still up there though. She's got nuance, and Ambi's might go. Let's see. Orphe, I don't think there's anything special about this. You press and hold the EX when she's got 100 bottled heat, and that's it. Like, technically, there's a little bit that you can do with her in terms of like very, very niche scenarios with Ambi or like with certain other characters. But I mean, she's only useful for Ambi, so it doesn't matter. Because Ambi is still the only character that actually cares about Aftershock. They introduced the mechanic, gave it to Ambi, and then they completely forgot about it. Like, they added to some characters, these two, and a lot of other characters have Aftershocks in their kit, but that doesn't mean anything. Just because they have Aftershock in their kit doesn't mean it actually does anything. They added Aftershock and they forgot about it. Sokaku is probably one of the coolest supports in terms of like the stuff that she can. Coolest, get it? Because she's a frost unit. Haha, she's ice. Haha. Oh, she's cool. I would say she's probably on the same tier as Dylan. On the upper floor. This is at the very bottom. This isn't like the top. There's nothing special about Trigger. You press and hold, and then you get off of that character immediately. I guess technically you can optimize her harmonizing shots, but really not that meaningful. Lighter, also quite the simple support. You switch to him, you press your attacks, and you EX special. Pretty boring. These are both at the bottom tier. Bottom. Nothing about this character that's particularly special. This is also press your skill, switch off. Press your skill, switch off. There's nuance to this, technically. Koleda is similar to AMB, where she's got the moveset switch up. Moveset order switch up, so I will give her a little bit of credit where it's due. She's mid-tier. Reina is fraudulent, not a useful character. Pen ratio, not a real stat. They got rid of that shit 12 billion years ago. They released it and then they never did anything meaningful with pen ratio. They're just like, you know what, let's just make rupture units instead. It is what it is, I guess. It gives room to make rupture agents. You know, like, complexity allows for creativity. That's simply how it is. Reina is also low tier because you press one ability and then you get off of her. Technically, she has a little more nuance because most characters at the start do. Like basic Shoot the Fool. This thing is it exists. I don't think it's ever useful, but it's there. I think I want to give Lycon a 2 because he does technically have holding attacks and there is like some skill expression in the way you play them. And he's also got buffed recently, so he's got some cool stuff there. So I'll put him up there. That's not a support. Ben isn't a real character. He's just got a block. Doesn't matter. And obviously Nicole is up there because she's quick swap genius, A rank greatest support of all time. So it's this, This. And this. Maybe this. No, this. But most of the interesting supports came out in the first season, in the very first patch that the game was out. The only one that can compare is Dylan. All right, who else though? That I don't own. These are all attack units. Qingyi, she's there's a little bit of nuance to Qingyi as well. She's also a very early release character. I think she's interesting. She's got some stuff that's interesting. Might also be because I don't know how to play the character. Yuza's press EX special. Nothing special about that. Jufufu is don't look at Jufufu. That's how you play Jufufu. She doesn't do anything. Suna is Suna. I actually don't know how to play her either, so frankly I couldn't say. I think there's a little bit of nuance because you can buffer her secondary EX special, but buffering things isn't really like that crazy. Nengong, I don't know how to play her, so frankly I couldn't say for this one either. I think she's a little bit more nuanced though, a little bit. As she presses EX special a few times, she holds her attacks. Technically she does have a perfect timing, even though you don't really use that often. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say Ambi's the greatest character of all time. Yes. Did you play the main story or saving that for another stream? We're saving that for another stream. I can't really like talk today for a very long time because of my current condition. And also because I just don't want to play it. I just don't want to do the story I don't want to do story stuff 3 weeks in a row. But it's gonna end up being just story stuff 3 weeks in a row anyways, you know. But no, I'll maybe do it next week, maybe not. Maybe I'll play Threshold Simulation next week, or maybe I'll even do the Tower, or maybe I just won't stream at all. I actually I'm not sure yet. You know, I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like I should still stream, but really it's like, yeah, you know, I probably will stream. There'll be content to do. We can do like Bootopia. Say Bootopia. But I feel like I always want to do these like the big stories. Wait, this isn't a redo? Wait, where are Redo Chronicles? Hello? What the fuck? What did they do to Redo Chronicles? Are they gone? Is it just through here? Oh, they just put Redo Chronicles in this. Ew, I don't like that. What? Was, man? I guess, man. That's fine. I like the tab, though, to switch between them, because then you can see, like, the original art for it. I mean, you can still kind of see the art here. But it's in a smaller little thing. Oh, also, Chronicle of Simmering Flavors. This was a very fun event. I had a very good time with it. I was also a very big fan of the story because of the it felt like there was like good humor in that story, you know. But they have an estimated time thing. $2.5 hours? Are they really telling me all of these only take 2.5? This was 4.5 hours? Oh, you know what? That's true. There's actually a lot of story. So if you're sitting and reading everything, it does make sense. Man, this was a good event as well. Yeah, these seem about right. Time estimations. Ratatouille if it was good. Ratatouille if it was... Yeah, if it was peak. Wait. This isn't Ratatouille. I mean, there was a rat. That was a jump scare. Oh, I actually ended up really liking the gay guy. He was a funny character. I appreciated him. The whole Ratatouille thing, the whole rat wordplay was funny, especially in Chinese. The Jane Canyon was kind of corny, but you liked it. I liked it as well. I didn't even think it was corny. I was just like, huh, nice. It's the rat reincarnated. It's just Jane Doe. I like it whenever they bring back characters from from the past still showing up. Oh my god, the Bellabog members finally got voice lines again. We got to see Sweetie. Apparently there's a school for baddie shopkeepers. because both Sweetie and Blaze are from the exact same are from like this same place, or like they were classmates or something. And, you know, there was this one there's a small period of time where instead of Blaze here, it was Nangong when Blaze was missing. She's not standing out here, which is kind of disheartening, you know? I don't like to see her out here, but I mean, I guess it's the same diff whether you see her here or see her there. Though, I wonder if we're gonna ever get an event with Sweetie as like the main character. Probably not, right? Sweetie is enigmatic. You know, she's kind of just here. She is kind of just here. Oh, I guess technically the entirety of the managing Swabian Temple interacts with Sweetie to a certain... Oh yeah, I guess this counts as her event. I forgot she was here. So they also destroyed that mechanic. Not that mechanic. You know, I was so sad. Look at how much Cloud Crest I had. I had so many Cloud Crests because I was saving them for whenever, so I could convert them all into Denny's. And then I saw that it had a day remaining before the shop closed. So I was like, okay, I'll do it on the last day then. And then the shop closed a day before it said it would close. So now I just have, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 500 million Cloud Crests, and I can't do anything with them because I'll never spend enough on them on these things, right? I had 500 million. Think about how much Denny's I could have converted that to. I only have 149 million Denny's. You know, in the past, I thought Denny's were a real currency, and that I still think that's true because they are they're surprisingly valuable. But the only issue is they're not valuable when you don't pull for any of the characters. So, all right, we'll drip them out as a new fit. Doesn't matter. We're never gonna see it anyways. All right. Anyways, that's it for today. My nose is killing me. I've been streaming for an hour, which is as long as I said I would be streaming for. So I fulfilled my promise since the very start of the stream. Thanks for coming, Z. Thanks for chatting just a little bit. I'll see you next week, maybe, if I see you next week. If I don't see you next week, I'll see you in 2 weeks. And if I don't see you then, maybe I'll finally finish my video and post it. And if I never see you ever again, then we can both be sad together. Anyways, that's the end of the stream. Goodbye.